Well, hello there, my sweet friends, and welcome to another Wreath Wednesday. Wreath Wednesday is when I make a wreath and I actually go through every step. It's not a rushed video. It's where we basically can make a wreath together. The technique we're using for today's wreath is a little different, and it's one that I haven't seen before. Basically, I took the technique we would usually use for a 21-inch Deco Mesh, and instead we are going to use four Dollar Tree Deco Mesh rolls. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree mesh, but I'm going to be using a method where we loop it around. And so just as comparison, this is the Dollar Tree mesh that we have, and this is 5 yards and 21 inches. So originally I was just going to do this where basically all together we have 21 inches right here, and all of these are also 5 yards. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but it's 5 yards right there, just like this. So it should be enough to go all the way around, but because the mesh is thinner and I want this to be full without putting much ribbon in between, just for it to have this beautiful look. And so I decided to use 2 silver and 2 white for this wreath. Now let's do the basics. We have 6 sections. Each section is going to have 3 of these chenille wires. And here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to use 1 section. The first chenille is going to go in between 1 and 2, and it's going to go straight in the middle. And I'm just going to give it 2 little twists. Even 1 twist will do. Here's number 2, and it's going to go on loop 3 and 4. And then 1 on this side. Okay, so here's what I got. Here's 1 section. We have 1 in the 1, 2, and then 2 in the 3, 4. Okay, and I'm going to go all the way around doing the same thing. Every Wreath Wednesday, I collab with a very talented DIYer, and this week, no exception. Today, I'm collaborating with Catherine from A Perfect Place to Start. She is an amazing DIYer, not to mention a teacher and someone who's very talented in making something out of nothing. You guys need to check her out. I will link her channel at the end of this video and in the description box below. Now, let's get back to the video. Okay, and by the way, this is from the Dollar Tree. As you see, it says Crafter Square right there. And for $1, you get 45 of these. Not bad, you guys. Not bad at all. All right, now I'm going to open all 4 of these up and just stretch them out on my table. So I have them in order: silver, silver, and white. Bring them together. I'm going to put it inside one of my middle silver ones, and I'm going to zip tie it to the second from the inside loop. I just sleep better at night when I know that my wreaths are nice and secure, and this first loop and the last loop that you make are the most important. So I always want to make sure that it's nice and tight. I'm just going to cut this off. I'm going to cut the tail. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the inside first. So here are my 8, and the white ones are my 10 right here. What I decided to do is more of 9. For some reason, I'm very worried that it's not going to be enough. So I'm going to make 9-inch loops. Starting from where my mesh is right here, I'm going to make sure that the loop is going to be right here. So it's facing, like I can cup my hand in it, meaning it's like this. So I just keep it like this. Measure out my 9 inches. loop it like this and go in between the silver, the next inside one. Give it 2 nice twists, then measure out my next 9 inches. This one's just a little bit more of a pain in the booty because you have to constantly unroll all the, Deco mesh, but that's okay. It's really not a big deal. Okay, next loop right here. I have my 9 inches. You can do 10, but I just felt like doing 9 just to make sure that we have enough. And now we're going in. And I'm going to give it 2 twists right here. 1 and 2. And see, it's trying to loop out. I'm gonna loop it back in. And twist all my Deco mesh. All 4 of them. Okay, measure out my 9. Right there. Go to the next. And 2 twists. Okay, now I'm at the beginning where I started. I'm going to finish off this loop. I'm going to go right on top of where I was. Finish off my loop right here. Make it nice and tight. Twist 1, twist 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the one that's on the same section. And just to the second one right here. Twist 2. Right now they're all sliding right here. You can always give it a dab of hot glue over here if you wanted to. But I don't usually do that just because when you open all of them up, it really is not going to matter. But if you feel like that's something you would like to do to make sure that it's nice and secure and won't move on you, you can definitely do that. Let's measure out the next 9 inches. I'm just bringing it together. And I'm going to loop it on the one that I started going down with. And then I'm going to take this tail, feed it through the the 4th and 3rd. I'm gonna turn it upside down. Here's my tail. And I'm going to zip tie it to the 3rd loop from the inside. Isn't this nice and clean? Cut up the excess. I'm going to open up all of my little loops. And just undo them like this. I just want to show you the difference. Here's unopened and here's opened. Do you see the difference? Opened, nice, full, unopened. All right, I'm gonna continue and finish opening up all of this, and then we're going to get into decor. Okay, for the ribbon, we are going to do something different. We are going to use this buffalo check from the Dollar Tree. And instead of our usual 12 inches, we're going to do 10 for this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to measure off my 10. And then I'm going to keep on going until I'm done with the spool of the ribbon. But I'm going to do one right now for us. I'm just going to cut ducktails right away on both of these together. Okay. Now we're going to grab this silver netted ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Also do 10 inches. You could ducktail it, you don't have to. I mean, it's kind of... ducktail or dovetail. What do you call it, you guys? It seems like everyone has a different name for it. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. One is going to go straight. The other one is going to go a little cross. And then this one's going to go on top. Then we are going to prepare any ornament, and we obviously need 18 sets like this. So what I do is I start, instead of just putting them together, and you know, different people do it differently, I'm going to bring it together right here. There you go. This way we kind of make a little bow, and it's crisscrossed, and it's going to be beautiful. Let's go to the center. We're going to put it in. On one of the chenille wires, put the ornament, feed it through, and then hide both of the chenille wires in the back, twist them, secure them, and you're all done. Now we just have to play around with it when we're all done and make it all pretty. But look how beautiful it turns out. A little bit of sparkle from the silver ribbon. Bam. How gorgeous is this? And we're just going to go around the whole wreath doing this. Okay, so this is the wreath right now, and I felt like this is more than enough. I did not want to put anything else on there. I'm just trying to basically just make everything pretty and have everything stand out, what needs to stand out, and you know, kind of just play with it and make it look pretty. Well, what did you guys think of this technique? The reason I started doing it is because while Dollar Tree is limited when it comes to the 21-inch Deco Mesh, and they don't always have them, right? So I decided to make this wreath with the regular ones that Dollar Tree almost always has, so you can do something like that too. And the wreath turned out full and really not bad, right? Let me know down below what you think of it, and if you guys have any suggestions for Wreath Wednesday, let me know down below. I already have a few on my list, and the ones that are the most unique or the most popular, I will try to make on Wreath Wednesday. With that being said, don't forget to check Catherine out at A Perfect Place to Start. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.